This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? No good up high. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. That's attention, you can't just throw out moves. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. What are they thinking here? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Blocks the low heavy. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Takes a drill. Neither fighter can land the deciding hit. Lays down a whirlwind. KO! Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball, brushes that off and keeps going. Brushes off the impact. You can block impact, or you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Player 2 has the life advantage. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Fires without warning. From upstairs. Up into the air off of just cool. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Showtime! I'll take on all of you! Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. That was a solid anti-air. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? No good up high. Well-timed command throw there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. The jump-in is denied. Feeling out the spacing. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Gets the jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford it. The big play doesn't. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump it. Up into the air off the just cool. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Medium kick hits. They're going for the super art. Goes for the jackhammer on the cyclone lariat. Prioritize overdrive jackknife. What'll happen here? Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Both fighters jackknife maximum cuts clean through it. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big time whiff! Hot nothing but air! That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Hits them with the counter throw. The throw is denied. Reads the jumper perfectly. Hits that with confidence. Dazzles them. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This was really tipped the scale. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Drive impact misses. Nothing stops this train. Fires off an air slasher. This is the time to believe in your abilities. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Big time win. The wheel gotta do better than that. There's a burnout. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Somehow manages to block the jump in. Knocked them out of the air. It is over. Player 1 gets the win in a... Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. Below heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Taking stock. Where is their opening? Gets them. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Below doesn't connect. Throws him. What's next? Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Up into the air off the just cool. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 will need to play an experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Jump? What'll happen here? Blocks it. Manages to block the jump in attack. The low kick hits. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 is in a whip. They're wide open. Somehow manages to block the jump in. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.